A trade discount is simply a reduction in the selling price of an item. It is not the same as a sales discount. What was the purpose of a sales discount? Get people to pay me early. This is not that at all. This is simply a reduction in the selling price of an item. It's like if you walked into Belk's and there was something hanging on the rack that you wanted and it had a price tag of $100, but there was a sign on top of the rack that said take 30% off. Would you really pay $100 for it? No, you'd knock off 30, you'd pay 70. That's a $70 transaction. That's what a trade discount is. Companies often will publish a list of their prices, a catalog. This is what we charge for an item. But then they may effectively sell to different folks at different prices by giving them different discounts. Maybe if you're my long-term loyal customer, I might give you a 10% trade discount. Or maybe if you buy so much from me, I might give you a 20% volume discount. So trade discounts are a way for me to adjust the amount at which I sell to individual customers. I can have one published list of prices, but charge different customers different prices as a result. So why do we offer a trade discount? Not to get people to pay us early. That's a sales discount. Because we want simply to get people to buy more. The idea being if I reduce the price, people are going to buy more, hopefully. Trade discounts don't show up on anyone's books. They simply reduce the amount at which the original transaction is recorded. A trade discount itself does not show up anywhere. Let's do an example. Princess Leia sells for cash one lightsaber to Darth Maul. Lightsabers have a $2,500 list price, but Leia, she likes old Darth Maul. She thinks he's a nice guy, just misunderstood. And she gives him a 40% trade discount. At what amount will we record the sale? Well, it was a $2,500 sale, but how much of a discount are we going to give him? 40%, which would be $1,000. So then we take the $2,500 minus the $1,000 and says this is a $1,500 transaction. Now here's what's important. You don't care about the $2,500. You don't care about the $1,000. You only need the $1,500. That is the only number you're going to need in your journal entry. So it is a $1,500 transaction. So let's make the entry to record the sale. It's a cash sale. What do I have more of? Cash. An asset goes up with a debit. What else do I have more of? Sales. Revenue goes up with a credit. And of course we would still make the second entry, debiting cost of goods sold and crediting merchandise inventory. Do you see that $2,500 in the journal entry anywhere? Do you see the $1,000 in the journal entry anywhere? No. Please don't try to put them in there. It will not work. Bad things happen. It's a $1,500 transaction. What if we were to figure sales tax? It would be based on the $1,500. What if we were to figure a sales discount? $1,500 also. At what amount would Darth Maul record the purchase? Well, still at $1,500. Assuming he's buying the merchandise to resell it, he would debit merchandise inventory and credit cash. $1,500. No $1,000, no $2,500. It's a $1,500 transaction. One more example using our trade discounts. Princess Leia sells 20 Jedi robes on account to Emperor Palpatine, terms 210, net 30. Jedi robes have a $500 list price. Oh, Leia, she likes Palpatine. She gives him a 10% trade discount. The robes originally cost her $120 each. How much in total did she sell the robes for? Well, she sold 20 of them for how much each? $500. That would give me a total of $10,000 before the trade discount. Now it was a 10% trade discount, so 10% times $10,000 says she's going to give him a $1,000 trade discount, and it's actually then a $9,000 sale. Now there's another way we could figure that would give us the same answer. We could say $500 each minus 10%, that'd be $50, is what, $450 each I'm selling them for? Times 20, that also gives me $9,000. See, do we need the $10,000? Do we need the $1,000? No, we're going to completely ignore those. This is simply a $9,000 transaction. How much of a discount can Palpatine pay if he pays within 10 days? 2. 2% times 9,000 says he gets to save $180. So when we record the sale, we will not record it at $9,000. We have to subtract the $180 he would pay if he took the discount, and we would record the sale at $8,820. How much did the robes cost Leia to begin with? Well, she sold 20 of them that cost her $120 each, so the total cost then would be $2,400. Let's make a journal entry. First off, to record making the credit sale. What do I have more of? I made a credit sale. Accounts receivable. Okay. It's an asset, it goes up with a debit. Notice the amount, though. It's just the $88.20. What he will pay us if he takes a discount. And yes, we also have more sales. Sales is revenue, and revenue goes up with a credit. So we're going to debit accounts receivable, credit sales. My second entry is to update the inventory. I have less inventory. That's an asset, and it goes down with a credit. That inventory becomes an expense to me called cost of goods sold, and we're going to debit it for the $2,400 then. The last part says, how about whenever Palpatine pays us on day 10, how much will he pay me? $88.20. What do I have more of when he pays me? Cash, an asset, goes up with a debit for the $88.20. And what do I have less of? Accounts receivable, the asset goes down with the credit then. Notice the amount is the $88.20. What if he didn't pay me on day 10, he pays me on day 30? We're not going to worry about that.